Hello everyone. In the previous lecture, we were discussing about science and technological literacy, which we also call as STL, wherein we discussed what is literacy, 6 dimensions of scientific and technological literacy, meaning of scientific and technological literacy, that is scientific, technological, and the meaning of literacy, 4 levels of STL, that is nominal, functional, conceptual, and structural. The last one is multidimensional. We were also discussing about why STL is important. We understood that technology is pervasive. Technological choices are vital to our life. Technological advances forces us to make choices for ourselves, and knowledge about technology is vital in today's world. So today we will discuss about the objectives of STL. What exactly scientific and technological literacy or science and technological literacy is aiming at. First one is to spread basic literacy for all. For example, for traditionally ignored groups, for those which are vocational streams, technical education, physical education, fine arts, music and dance, to create a pool of students who are motivated to pursue a career in science. A few students are selecting career in science and math education, maybe because of the complexity that lies in the subject. World driven by competition plus scientific and technological inventions. Then to better understand the pervasive influence of science, the exercise of scientific habits of mind, understanding the nature of science, its connection to mathematics and technology, its impact on individuals and its role in society, and to learn about scientific method. Exploring nature in ways that resemble how scientists themselves go about their work. So, we have seen that the objectives of STL are nothing but to spread literacy, that is basic literacy for all, to create a pool of students who will be motivated to pursue their career in science because very few are driven towards it, to better understand the pervasive influence of science, to understand that the scientific habits of the mind can be exercised in order to make people aware of the nature of science, in order to make connections between mathematics and technology, also to improve its impact on individuals and the role in society. Also to learn about scientific method by which we can explore the nature in ways that resembles the work that the scientists have done. So when we ask a question like who is a scientifically literate person, we can answer it this way. A person who understands about the role of science and society, a person who knows how science and society are linked and interdependent, who knows the concepts behind inventions and investigative procedures, the one who can understand the procedure, the one who understands interrelationship between science, society, ethics, and the nature of science, the one who appreciates the role of science in the humanistic way, the one who is curious about hows and whys of science-related issues and events, the one who is conversant with contemporary science-based events. So, scientifically literate person would have all these features. Now, what is the role of a teacher in achieving the goals of STL, that is science and technological literacy? So, how, as a teacher, you can contribute towards making your students scientifically and technologically literate individual? First one is by creating a stimulating learning environment. You need to create an environment that is suitable, conducive for them to learn, explore the nature, make mistakes, and learn new things. The one who adopts constructivist practices, the one who allows the knowledge to get built, and the one who allows the students to experiment with their thinking. Use of effective communication. If the teacher makes use of effective communication, it will convey the right meaning to the students. Promoting active inquiry, the one who allows the students to work and to understand or learn the concepts through the process of inquiry. The one who expects questions and encourage questions. You should be a teacher who would encourage your students to ask questions and would expect the questions, so that you need to encourage your children, your students in the class to ask questions, and you should not feel offended if any student is asking a question in the classroom. The one who can stress STL and the applications of knowledge, the one who can focus on the importance of scientific and technological literacy and demands his or her students to know and understand about it and how its applications can benefit the humans, the society, and themselves at personal level. Avoid viewing class walls as the boundary. Be a teacher who would allow exploration, who would allow discussion even outside your classroom. So be open to your students. Be a person, be a teacher who would be approachable, be a person to whom the students can approach without any fear. Interact with the students. So as a teacher, if you interact with students freely and make them feel comfortable, you can do your bit. And promote critical thinking. Please allow your students to think critically. Tell them how to think critically. What is critical thinking? Make them aware. Make them think logically. Ask them to give reasons. Ask them to justify what they say. And this way you can promote critical thinking among students. So teachers' role in achieving the goals of STL is very important and very vital. So each one can contribute their bit if they focus on these 9 points. So this was all about scientific and technological literacy, and today we have seen about the objectives of scientific and technological literacy and the role of a teacher in promoting it. So if you have any questions related to these two topics, please feel free to type it in the chat box. Thank you.